Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at Kingambit out of Shrouded Fable. Beautiful promo card. I picked up 2 boxes of this today and got some okay pulls. But I just think it's a really cool, nice looking card. I was happy with the promo alone. Its first attack here, Strike Down. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 4 or more damage counters on it, that Pokemon is knocked out. Pretty cool attack. There's a lot of ways to put damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. The way that we're all one prizer today, all a one prizer deck. I have 2 methods in here. That is pretty cool and a good way to knock out your opponent's Pokemon. So yeah, we have Strike Down there. We also have Massive Rend. We're probably never going to be using that. It's a pretty bad attack. 3 energies for 140 damage. Pretty bad. We also have 180 HP with Kingambit, which is kind of nice for a one prizer. Like it's a good amount. I mean, it takes a bit to get it to a Kingambit because it's stage 2. But 180 HP is really nice. So we have 3 of those guys in here. Obviously, we have to evolve it. So I put 4 Pawniard in here. No Bisharp. There's actually a pretty good Bisharp card that does more damage for all the damage counters that are on your Pokemon. I chose not to run it. I think we have a pretty good way of getting our Pokemon out. So I'm not too worried about it. You could put it in, but... we also have Radiant Alakazam. This just seems like a no-brainer in this deck. All the damage counters going on. Painful Spoons. You may move the 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. We also have Psychic Energy in the deck, so we can also potentially attack with it if we really need to. We also have 2 Bidoof and 2 Bibarel for our draw engine paired up with Skwovet. And then this is how we spread the damage. So we have 2 Duskull, and we also have 2 of the new Dusclops out of Shrouded Fable. So its ability, Curse Blast. Once during your turn, you may put 5 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. 5 is more than 4, so essentially we can just Dusclops and then attack with Kingambit for an instant knockout, all in the same turn. The only downside with Dusclops is we do go down a prize card because it is a knockout. Our opponent can take a prize card for that, which is why I also have 3 Misdreavus, sorry, and 2 Mismagius with its Spiteful Magic ability. If this Pokemon has full HP and is knocked out by damage from an attack opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So it's a good ability if Mismagius does happen to get knocked out. And then also its attack is what we're mainly looking at here, is Eerie Voice. You put 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So if you do that with Alakazam and then you hit with a Kingambit, you can get some pretty easy knockouts. Also with Spiteful Magic, its ability, you can also work in Alakazam with that as well. Pretty cool combo in my opinion. And that's going to do it for the Pokemon. For the trainer cards, we have 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffins. We have a lot of Pokemon in here that have 70 HP or under. Pawniard does, Misdreavus does, Duskull does, Bidoof does, also Skwovet. So a lot of our Pokemon have 70 HP or under, so it just seems like it makes sense to put that in there. I have an A spec in here. I don't know if I love it yet. I've been messing around with it a little bit. Hyper Aroma. You search your deck for up to 3 stage 1 Pokemon, put them into your hand. I figured that's just a good way to get our Dusclops out, get our Mismagius out. Bibarel doesn't really help us get our Kingambit out at all, but it does help get our supporting Pokemon out, which I think is pretty useful. We also have 3 Nest Ball, also just to get our Pokemon out. We can get our Alakazam out with this. And that's about it. Anything that we can get with our Buddy-Buddy Poffin, because we do only run 2. And I like having the Nest Ball in there. We also have 4 Rare Candy. Obviously, we have to get our Kingambit out. We don't run the Bisharp, so having 4 in there is super important. We have 2 Super Rod. We run a very limited amount of basic energy in this deck, as well as Radiant Alakazam does actually play a really big part in this deck as well. So being able to get them back into the deck is super important. We also have 2 Switch. Kingambit has a pretty hefty retreat cost, so being able to switch out of there when we need to is kind of nice. We also have 4 Ultra Ball. Again, just get Pokemon out. This helps us find our Kingambit and our Bibarels, as well as our Alakazam potentially. Anything that we can't really get, Mismagius with the Buddy-Buddy Poffin or Nest Ball. We also have 1 Artazon. I think it's cuttable. You don't really need it. We have a lot of Pokemon search in this deck, but I do like it sometimes. It's a good stadium bump. And sometimes, you just have those games where you can't find any of your Nest Balls, Ultra Balls, Buddy-Buddies. Can't find anything, and sometimes that Artazon is nice to have. It could also just be a 4th Nest Ball if you really wanted to, but I like having it in there. We also have 2 Boss's Orders, easy best card. 3 Iono just for hand disruption, or if we need a new hand, it's kind of nice. We have 3 Professor's Research, get a fresh new hand. And then our tool card is Vengeful Punch. So if the Pokemon in this card is attacked to is knocked out, or attached to is knocked out, you put 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, which is our magic number to knock out with Kingambit. So I think it's kind of just really simple to put in this deck. Makes so much sense, right? And for energies, we have 4 Luminous Energy. This works for Metal or Psychic, because we actually will be using both of them in this deck. So it's just kind of nice to have the option between the two. And then, you know, just in case we have 2 Metal Energy and 2 Psychic Energy. So in the event that we can't use special energy cards, we still have our backups here. And that's why the Super Rod is nice, because we actually don't have that many of them. We do rely on Luminous Energy quite a bit. But yeah, that is the list, guys. I'm going to hop into a game here. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Comment in if you tried this deck, let me know how it went for you, or if you have any suggestions, let me know. And yeah, let's hop into the game. All right, getting into our game here. Ideally, we want to go first. Just get a good bench going, and then hopefully start swinging with the Mismagius as soon as possible to set up for our Kingambit just to kind of sweep. What's cool about this deck is it is a 1 prize deck. The only thing with it is Dusclops. That does kind of even out the prize trade a little bit, because our opponent does get a prize card whenever we use it. But that's why you use it sparingly, right? Because you're not going to use it in every situation. And you got to kind of be careful with it. But sorry, I'm just going to get guys out there. You have to be careful with it. But the thing with Mismagius is you have to use essentially 2 turns to actually get it going with the 4 damage counters. I mean, you can do some stuff with Alakazam, but just to make sure everyone's like one-shottable with Kingambit, you have to do 2 turns with Mismagius. And you know, that takes a little while. So sometimes with Dusclops, if you just need to get a KO for the win, or just to like, if it turns the game in any way, sometimes being able to Dusclops and then use Kingambit in the same turn is really, really clutch and really useful. So that's why it's in the deck. I was thinking about just going to a 1/1 of the Dusclops and Duskull, but I do like the 2 because we don't run Heavy Ball. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could put 1 in, but if one of them's prized, then we can't really use it, and then we just have dead cards in the deck. And I do actually like the ability a little more compared to Mismagius' attack. It's just the only downside is the prize card factor, right? So having the Mismagius as another way to spread damage counters is pretty nice. Okay, so we're gonna Irvin. I think he's playing, we're probably against Gardevoir here. Yeah, we are. Ah, that's really annoying. Okay, good thing we're a 1 prize deck. I'm really shoving that in your face, but I'm just saying, being a 1 prize deck is nice. Let's see. They're gonna get their Curlias out. I think I'm honestly just gonna research. Fortunately, top decking a Rare Candy would be nice, but I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't want to discard this Kingambit, but all right, he's gonna attach to Monkey Dory, Evolution, and then he's just gonna go for it. Okay. He didn't play the Greninja, so I might Iono him instead of the research. Let's see. All right, we got another Pawniard. I'm definitely benching that. And then, yeah, I think I'm just gonna Iono him. And then see what we get. Ah, nothing good. Okay, let's attach the Pawniard. We'll Ultra Ball a Bidoof, a Pawniard. We'll grab a barrel. Try and get some cards here with Bibarel. See what we get. Oh, okay, we almost got it. I was hoping for Switch Mismagius, but we didn't quite get there, did we? Huh. All right, pass the turn. Really slow start here. I feel like usually I'm set up by now, but the cards aren't carding, I guess. My deck isn't decking. All right, using a refinement. Again, obviously. How much energy does he have in there right now? He has 3 already. He didn't get any off those refinements though. Get rid of a Buddy-Buddy and a counter catcher. That makes me feel a little bit better. See what he gets this Ultra Ball. I actually don't know what we'll get, but discard any more energies? No, he didn't. Okay, he's having a tough time getting energy, it looks like. So, cool. I'm gonna evolve to the Gardevoir. Pass? Maybe? Or is he gonna attack us? Maybe he'll attack us. Now I really want my Kingambit, because if he Psychic Embraces to himself, then that's just free, right? I didn't think about that. Usually, actually maybe not. No, it won't be free, because we'll be 1 off, because he's gonna Adrena Brain us. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. We're gonna be 1 off. Man, that's annoying. All right, now we gotta figure out a way to deal with this Gardevoir. See, this is why I like Duskull, because now we have to mess around and potentially, if we even get it, use a turn with Mismagius. And then he's just gonna keep Adrena Braining us to death. All right. Yeah, having Dusclops right now would be really nice. Let's attach here. Then I will just research. We got Hyper Aroma. Okay, let's Nest Ball. Alakazam, is it prize? Of course it's prize, man. Oh, this game's just not going our way. All right, we'll get Duskull on the bench. We'll Hyper Aroma. We'll grab Dusclops, Mismagius. We'll do that. The good thing about Mismagius too is its ability. So, man, how much? We have 1 rare candy. Okay, let's just Eerie Voice. Yeah, this is an unfortunate game so far, but I don't know. Maybe we can make something happen. I just need to get a rare candy. And then I can just Dusclops this Gardevoir. Blow it up. There's no way he doesn't have another attacker, though. By now. Like, he must have Drifloon or something. Let's see if he gets... What do you Adrena Brains? Okay, he's gonna put it on the Mismagius, and he actually didn't take it off the Gardevoir, so now we don't even need to Dusclops. I don't know why he did that, but okay. So now we just need a rare candy, man. Like, come on, please. All right, let's go for it. Let's put up Pawniard. That's not what we like. Okay, let's evolve to here. Let's evolve this. Let's Nest Ball, just try and burn our hand a little bit. We actually do have Skwovet as well, so that's nice. Let's just we'll attach to Mismagius. Then I think I'm just gonna end up yeah, let's just Nest Stash. Dusclops, let's see if we get this man. This is a little brutal. Okay, let's put Vengeful Punch on Mismagius. What's in the discard? Okay, let's just Iono. Get that hand of his down a bit. Maybe we can get what we need for once in my life. And we did. Okay, cool. All right, so we actually got it. Let's Rare Candy to Kingambit. And we will do this strike down and knock out this Gardevoir. Okay, so the beginning of the game didn't really go our way too well, but we are going now. So this is nice. I'm telling you, man, these single prize decks, man. Even if you're having the worst game of your life, you can always come back. Let's see what he does here, though. He has a refinement still. He has 4 cards in hand. He hasn't Adrenabrained yet. Let's see what he manages to do. We don't really have anything to set up another Kingambit. I mean, we have Research and we have Nest Dash and Incisors, so we should. What's in our discard pile, actually? Yeah, we have no Kingambits in our discard pile, and we only have 2 rare candies in there, so we should be able to get another one. I don't think any of our rare candies were prized. We have a good chance of getting another Kingambit. And then we have Dusclops to deal with any other Gardevoirs. But he's Adrenabraining right now, so even if he does evolve to Gardevoir and then Psychic Embraces on it, we will knock it out with a Kingambit without using Dusclops. So that's nice. But I don't think he has much here. Yeah, end turn. Okay, cool. So now we can... This is what kind of sucks too, though. I don't really want to get rid of my... I don't really want to use my Dusclops here, but I kind of have to. I don't have a Switch in hand either. I think I'm just gonna Nest Stash, actually. Get a fresh hand. Get more options. Got Iono. Okay, then we'll Incisors. Alright, and there's our second Kingambit. Nice. What can I Super Rod back in it? Oh, like, not really. Is it smart? Because then he goes down to 3 prize cards. He might knock us out next turn. And then he's down to 2. We're down to 3. I don't know. It's kind of risky because okay, let's Iono. I want to try and get a Switch here. Got it. Okay, sweet. So let's switch our Kingambit, go into Mismagius. We'll put Vengeful Punch on a Kingambit. Put on that one. And we're just gonna go for the Eerie Voice. This Adrena Brain's actually really annoying for this deck. It's making me think way more than I want to. I still don't know if that was a better play over just knocking out the Kirlia. I probably should have knocked out the Kirlia, but I just didn't want to get rid of Dusclops yet, because that puts us in a really bad situation prize-wise. And he can only move it from one of his Pokemon, so I mean, oh, but now he has two. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, that's so annoying. Let's see if he has the energy. Oh, he's gonna get it now because for the investment. Yeah, this definitely, Monkey Dory definitely makes this a really tough matchup. For sure. It would have been better last turn if one of the Kirlias, or if he had a 2 prizer out. If one of the Kirlias was a Gardevoir, which never happened if you're a smart Guardy player, he wouldn't have done that. Maybe he would have, I don't know. But yeah, ideally that wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying that I would have been more inclined to use the Dusclops if it was in fact a 2 prizer. Does he get, well, did he use that Earthen Vessel yet? Yeah, I guess he did. No Dark Energy on that Monkey Dory, so I'm assuming the other Dark Energy is prized. Is he just gonna pass the turn? Well, he hasn't Adrena Brain yet. Or a Jenner Brain. Alright, he's gonna get Flutter Mane. Okay. We haven't used any boss's orders yet, have we? No, we haven't. So we have 2 bosses as well, which is nice. Alright, he's gonna go for this Adrena Brain onto Bibarel, it looks like. Cool. Have we used both Switch? Have. That kind of stuff. One more check. Super up. I forget. Nope, we haven't. Okay. That helps a little bit. What's he gonna do with this Flutter Mane? Alright, let's put this other Vengeful Punch onto this Kingambit. We will Nest Dash. Incisors. Get through our deck, see what we have still. Okay, not great. What do I do here? I mean, I feel like he's kind of at a standstill until, I mean, he has 2 refinements next turn, but I feel like just Eerie voicing a couple more turns isn't a bad idea. I'm gonna actually attach to a Kingambit just in case we do actually, I never thought I'd have to, but we might actually have to use his second attack. Might be good, but yeah, let's just keep Eerie voicing. You can't Adrena Brain all of it, so I think that's definitely the play. Man, slow game. I mean, I'm against Gardevoir, I guess, but yeah, a little annoying. All right, there's Turo. I get rid of a Kirlia. Venture Ralts. I don't know why he didn't refinement first, but that's okay, I guess. Take it. All right, and there's a Gardevoir. So he can knock us out here, which is fine by me, because then we just Kingambit him, and then I feel like if he knocks out our Mismagius here, He can't counter catcher. I'm assuming he doesn't run prime catcher. And he already used support, so he can't gust us. So if he's gonna knock us out here, he has to use Gardevoir. Then we just knock it out with Kingambit. I think we're looking good, to be honest. I can't really see too well into the future with this particular game because there's so much stuff going on with damage counters. But I think if he knocks out this Mismagius, we're looking okay. Oh no, he shouldn't have that. Okay. I don't know, maybe he realized that that's not necessarily a good plan. Oh, and he just conceded. Okay. Yeah, I think that was going in our favor, as long as I played it smart, because I did have the second Kingambit to use its second attack with, because I could see it, like, it was going to be tough to get damage counters on everything, especially if that a Jenner Brain made it really hard to actually do anything. So using that second attack just to knock out some stuff, we had all our boss in our deck still, so I think that was going our way. Kind of a slow game, but I thought it was pretty cool watching Kingambit knock out a Gardevoir EX. And that was Kingambit, guys. Took down a Gardevoir, feeling pretty good. I think the deck's really interesting. It was a bit of a slower game. Usually games aren't like that. I'm usually set up by turn 2, turn 3, but it took us a little bit to get going there. But we took down a Gardevoir, so I'll take it. I mean, you guys can try this out yourself. It is a really powerful deck. You can tweak the list a little bit. I don't think my list is like insane. Like, I think it definitely could be edited, so I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.